Welcome back to Popes and Pylons, where we're playing as Florence in the EU4, going for the Prince of Egypt achievement, and we jumped on a sort of opportunistic war against the Mamluks to grab Egypt, or a lot of Egypt. We're currently looking at a peace deal of something like this, and then some fiddling around that, which is a lot of what we need for our achievement, actually. And we will need Cairo, and we will need Fayoum here. And there's a couple more provinces that I don't really know the names of, because I don't know the localized names, but we'll find out about that later on. If we make such a large grab here into Cairo, into Egypt and the Mamluks, I think it's going to be a gigantic start. We don't have the war score for that quite yet, and we have the issue that we're going to have gigantic rest of expansion with the Ottomans. However, if we just keep the Ottomans as the only people who have over 50 years of expansion with us, we should be totally fine. And then eventually they will be below and we'll be completely safe anyway. And most people in Europe don't really care anymore. So we really should be able to just do that. We will have the Ottomans as a neighbor though. Basically no way to go around that, so that's a bit scary. I don't want them to declare war on me. We're currently not rivaled. Maybe after this, because they will hate us, they will start rivaling us, which of course we don't want. But let's see, let's just continue with this war and see what we can do. We are very well set up for everything here. We're sieging everything. The Mamluks don't really have an army. 20,000 guys. It's not particularly scary. 4,000 of which are hiding out here on Crete, and yeah, I think we're gonna wipe another stack down here, or at least chase them away again, as we've been doing a lot to control another province. I think we're done here with this. Apparently is still Mamlukian land, so we can go in there. Let's hope there are no troops there, but there really shouldn't be. Won that fight, did not stack wipe, but should now be able to chase them into no. Oh, you're actually running the other way. Fine. We're just gonna let these 0.5k flee and reunite with the main army. That's gonna be quite alright. My vessel is doing this meanwhile, which is great. We kinda need more admin power if we actually want to complete this occupation, but I think it's gonna be fine. You guys, 25, would like to make you happy, can't really right now. You'll be happy soon. Enough. Sieging, controlling. My ports are being blockaded. Where? Did you actually set boats to blockade me? Where? In Halaib. Oh, down here. You call that my ports? I'm probably gonna get war exhaustion from my ports being blockaded here. That's stupid. Oh well. Let's keep grabbing more land from you. Let's have you... I don't know. Match up with these guys. Just meet up over here. That's gonna be good. We have won the siege here, so let's win the siege here. Let's grab that territory. Control, control, civil disorder in Friesland. Not really my problem, I must say. You are running there. You might as well be running there. I don't think that's has ever happened to me in Africa, that I don't actually know where I'm running, especially Northern Africa. We don't even have maps of this place, and we're just going and conquering it all. Well, as much as we can take, of course. Provincial trade power modifier. Oh, from colonialism in Milan. I don't... That's alright. Some more trade power on my vassal. Not gonna complain about that. Do we... No, we can't right now. Want to think about starting their annexation, but that is gonna have to wait. And yes, we're taking attrition here on these guys, but there's still an army around that might just murder me. Oops, there's a bit of an army. Be careful, people. On the siege of Dijmak or something. Any other forts? None visible around here. Let's just go here and then do a tiny bit of carpeting. Careful sort of carpeting. With you there, you there, you there. And you're actually attacking me, wow. Didn't see that coming. 5k are attacking me? Is there somebody else around here? I don't see anybody else. Oh yeah, you thought better of it, as you should. Maybe you shouldn't have sent the reinforcements that quickly, but... I mean, what can you do? Do we get things from conquering, like, Medina? Any triggered modifiers from doing that? There's a button for triggered modifiers somewhere, right? Triggered modifiers. Conquest of Mecca would give me a missionary. As with Conquest of Jerusalem, we have Rome. Submission to the Emperor, what's this? What would trigger this? If I'm not Italy and not the Emperor of the HRE, but my capital is part of the HRE, I would get this. Wow. So I don't want that. Catholic Empire, blah blah blah. So, Protestant Empire? What do I need for this? Dominant Faith Holy. Oh, that's the end of the war. The Religious League War. That I don't really care about. I do not actually want all these troops on here. I'm just scared of that army that ran away. Let's just sit around here with the small stacks. And you're also a small stack. I consider you to be a small stack. And keep running into Terra Incognita over here. Oh, the Mamluks actually landed troops here. I did not pay attention to that. And my vessels are busy elsewhere. Huh. Do I bring some troops home to fight you? I mean, I could. Is there any more territory here? No. Guess I'm just gonna grab a bunch of troops. Like this. And why are you so interested in running around? You have 15 boats. I have 26. 25. Let's go ahead and crunch them so we have space to actually move our troops back to my territory, because I don't want to lose this siege here. Not interested in the slightest. So let's get my cogs, which are somewhere here. Get them over here. How many troops do you have there? Like 13,000? 12,000? Okay. How's my force limit looking? Can I just hire some mercenaries and kill them? Force limit? Nah, not that great. I'm gonna hire 2 mercs, but I'm still gonna need the other troops to also arrive. Grab 2 mercs though. I had naval superiority, I just didn't pay attention, didn't really care to pay attention, and I paid for it. You go in here, Gaza, and attach please, and move into 14%. We might actually lose that siege. Let's turn on the fort here before something bad happens. These clever, cheeky bastards. Is that all their army? They have, what did I say? This is 17, 18,000 troops, and they have 11,000 up there, 12,000. So it's basically all their army. So you wait here for the boats. You boat home. You can walk like here. I have a bad general there, so we should be fine. It just may be that they take the siege before we can get there. Because it's quite a long way, apparently, to get home from Africa. Boats, go back. And yes, I could use automatic transport, but that would make this a bit slower, I think, and I don't want that to be slow. Now, 9k against 12k, I'm not gonna win that fight, or I don't want to dare. This is hills. 10k, grab a good leader. Don't really have a good leader. Do I want to roll one? Let's roll one. You're a better leader. Let's kick one. The one that's... this one here. Let's unassign you and then kick you, please. So I don't have to pay extra military power for that. And I think I'm going to try to take this fight. Hope that the hills make up for the lack of troops I have. And my better general. Ah, come on! And now we get punished attacking hills. How do you take that siege on 21%? Ah, it's just big punishment. And we're gonna lose that fight, but I still want these additional troops over here. You are still moving around. I should have left the siege stack there, but that's fine. Let's see what happens here. Actually still, nah, we're no longer crunching. Let's run. No reason to lose more men there than absolutely necessary. Attach more troops here. I think this would have gone fine if we had still had the fort for the hills bonus, but otherwise it just can't work. So I want some troops to take care of that occupation. 2,000 should be fine. Like this. Not like this, like this. And then these 11,000 can move on. So can these 10,000 to the next fort. And I mean, I assume the Mamluks are gonna give up very soon. Getting corruption, don't like it. And yes, they technically have already given up. They're already interested in peace, of course, but I currently still want more from them. I want to give them to give me all of this. Ooh, they would. I mean, I want more. Now that I say this, I obviously want war. More. War? I also want war. I have war. Is there anything interesting in here? Benghazi? No, no, no. So these are terrible provinces. Could feed them to my vassal, but kinda why? Same for these. Although I do have a claim. My vessel has a claim on Jufra, I think. Yeah. So I guess I could give them Jufra. Like that. I get Jufra, and that's it then? Maybe I can check something nicer. Sinai here, no, it's also 3 development, so it's not particularly interesting. Marshal Gar, Bahiria, are you interesting? Oops, I clicked you, I didn't mean to click you. 4 development also doesn't really matter. Let's just go with giving this to my vassal. And then taking a tiny bit of money. This much money. And then, oh, the Ottomans are not even annoyed by this. What happened here? Apparently my improvement, so it does work. The improving of relations does work to reduce aggressive expansion impact. That is great. Can we do even more? Oh yes, war score cost to other religions, minus 25%. I think I might go back to that. Aggressive expansion issue, but it means we can take more land. And I mean, Fayum we need for the achievement. And so much more to take. Cannot take Cyprus, I think, because of the fort, right? Yeah. Oh, I don't really care about Cyprus anyway. Is there anything interesting here, like a trade thingy? No. Could go up to Jaffa for the trade node. Not particularly important. Are you a good province, Jaffa? 9. Oh, in sugar. Okay, good. And then, I don't know, one more? We're gonna have a lot of rebel issues over here, but that's the thing, right? I mean, could take El Lyon here just to have a better border, potential border against the Ottomans. What kind of province are you? You are drylands. And probably terrible? Pretty terrible, not that terrible though. Just like this. And I assume the Ottomans care. Ooh, minus 122. Also Hejaz. That might mean that Hejaz and the Ottomans would team up. If I take this away, is Hejaz out then? No, still in. Not really happy taking so little quote-unquote land. This would put us above 100% overextension though. So we would have to release a vassal here. Is there a vassal to release here? Guess that's a question. And it would be Sunni vassal. I don't like that. No, let's not do this. Let's just take a tiny bit less land. Let's not take Fayoum, even though we need that for the quest, for the achievement. Now we're at 91% overextension, which is fine. The Ottomans are still in. How are you suddenly in? What changes this? Is it just Jafar that does that? This is weird. This is super weird. Is maybe, oh, maybe if they like you, the threshold is different? Odd. I guess we do this. 94%. Jafar, 103, no. We want Jafar for you. Let's take the one for the achievement. So we're closer to doing that. And be sure that maybe if we're unlucky. So we have 15-year truce. If we take a full peace deal, we're losing 3.5-ish aggressive expansion every year. So we'd be losing like 45, 50, close. I think it might work. What I'm scared of is that the Mamluks come out of the peace deal and then the Ottomans still have over 50%, which we don't want, clearly. Instead, I'm just going to take this, except I need some more reasons. But I want a full 100% peace deal, definitely. So we can keep them at peace as long as humanly possible. Still not interested. I got more where these came from. Also, I can crunch your troops up here if I need to, and I kind of need to. So let's go crunching. Go crunching. Yeah, defenders desert, doesn't really matter. Shift consolidate, conversion successful, good. Crunch. Still crunching. It's not the crunchiest of crunches. Rolling really badly here, but winning. Good. And you're running to where? Parma? Oh, you're just gonna die? Good. I don't mind that at all. My enemy's dying, I enjoy it. Limitations of the women. There we go. Stack wiped, and that should be enough for the peace, I hope. Yes. 99%, I want 100. There. This is hopefully gonna be enough to keep the Ottoman happy. I mean, they won't be happy, but to keep them out from killing me. So let's press this button. So let's double check. Overextension is fine. Send demand. And by fine, I mean terrible, but fine. Now we can core a lot of things. We have the reduced creation cost from our ideas, I believe. We do, so that's good. It's probably already worth taking these ideas. Let's core as much as we can here. Can't core these because of core range, but that will change once we have the other cores done. And you guys walk over here. You're definitely going to be needed for rebellion suppression. What about you guys? Do I also want you in the new country? I kind of do. Probably things I can convert are probably the ones I just stole. Suez, Buhera, Fayoum. Yeah, they're the ones. Oh, Sus, but I can't convert Sus yet. I'm going to wait for that. Can I already accept like the culture down there? Egyptian? No. Probably gonna have to core it first. That's gonna be fine. Decisions form. Oh, we can finally form Tuscany. What does that do for us? We keep our ideas, I'm pretty sure, but we do switch to a feudal monarchy, which I don't want to do. I think I want to keep it staying republic here. So you guys get back on those boats and get, unless we have other rebels, Florentine peasants. Fine. Venetian separatists. I kind of would like some suppression, I guess. Then again, I need the stack of guys down there. And they're only a problem right now because of overextension, which is going to change. So, okay. Let's go. Whoa. Gain 2 inflation, or lose 10 Republican tradition. Bah, I tell you. I'm gonna keep my Great Ruler right now, I think. And I'm gonna lose that Republican tradition, unfortunately. What can you do? And then everybody here is going to be extremely unhappy. Castile rivaled me, okay. It's scary, but also it's not the Ottomans, so what's a good thing? Let's just hope that France doesn't break their alliance with us. Because we're now allied to... No, they can't, right? Not how that works. But maybe the Castilian-French alliance is now at an issue because France is allied to their rival now. Maybe that actually helps me. Maybe. Probably not. Sounds unlikely, but yeah. Let's drop off these mercs. Get on to 20 troops for maximum suppression value. Send the rest here for, I don't know, some extra suppression value. Come on, merge. Why can I not merge you? Oh, because we're still waiting for a boat to arrive. Fine. Come here, boat. My other boat, speaking of boats. These guys can go back to protecting trade. In Genoa, I think. Also, I could think about transferring trade here. Because I don't want it to go to the Ottomans. And I do have some trade power here. Now it's going to be much more soon. Yes, you can have military access. Please love me, Ottomans. Please love me. I'm a nice guy. Please be nice to me. Do I? What do my merchants doing? You're transferring 0.64 to Genoa right now. Let's try out what you're going to do if I put you here instead. At least it's more. They're putting it to Venice. Why would you put it to Venice at the moment? I have slightly more trade power in Genoa than I have in Venice, so I think I want it in Genoa. Like that. Should change the months, yeah. We should make a tiny bit more money, I hope. I do not want to form Tuscany. I totally want to, but I can't. One thing I noticed, well, I could, I guess. One thing I noticed between episodes was that you need admin tech 20 to form Egypt. So even if we got all the provinces that we needed, we would have to wait for admin tech 20 to finally get our achievement, which is annoying to me. But we'll see how long will actually take and how long the waiting period will be, and then we'll decide on whether it's worth it or not. To just wait all this time. Or whether we just decide that we got close enough to get the achievement, and just hanging around and waiting is not particularly fun. Okay, I'm definitely gonna get rebels. Venetian separatists, no, not that scary. Mamlukian separatists, these guys are gonna be scary. I mean Venetians too, especially since they are in a place where we can't reach them right now. I wish I could do something additional for stability, for unrest. I could actually. How about we change this one, remove the combat one, I think. Want the tradition, want the idea cost reduction, and we grab the reduced national unrest. It's just one, but it's one. It's gonna help, hopefully. Clergy, doing things, tech. No, not taking that militech yet. Can I take? Could take Diplo support. Could take admin support, and I do want that. You need, after I seek support, you now need another 25. 25, and you would almost be happy even. 25 you can get from 50, it's just 15, so I need to give you some land. Always with the greed for land, clergy. Why can't you just be happy and give me my monarch points? We're on the same side here, right? I guess I can give you Modena anyway. And Romagna too. Influence to 65, so they need another 10 influence. So actually maybe that was a mistake. Because you get 15 from pressing the button, right? Is that 15 or is that 10? It's 15, so maybe I gave you a bit too much. I think it's gonna be okay though. Let's press that button and demand your admin support. Just be careful not to spawn this disaster. Do not really want Diplo right now, do not really want military right now and can't even get it. We're fine on admin tech, right? Yeah, and we're coring, can't core more, so let's grab reduced mercenary maintenance where we can. So we get closer to our ideas, our national ideas there. Diplomats, what are my diplomats doing? One is improving with the Ottomans, so staying with the Ottomans to just keep them happy, which is good. I have most of the claims on Genoa that I need. What other claims do I want up here? Austria? Are we gonna go into Austria? They currently have strong alliances, but that might change. Otherwise, we're just going for Naples. And let's just grab some more claims on Naples while we're at it, right? Build spy network. Go. And no, actually. Just come back from the Ottomans for now. Keeping him there to just keep it up is not efficient. Because I want to check when you would be done if I were to annex you right now. 35, so we are already too slow. Is that what I'm seeing here? No, 36. September's 36. And this is when? August 35. So we need to wait a year and then we're very, very close to the right timing, right? So in November next year I'm gonna check again. If I remember. November 26, I need to check. Okay, keep that in mind, Jan. This is very easy to forget. I really tend to forget these things. Oh, Venetian Separatists taking up way too much, way too quickly. Because Treviso is very unhappy. Why are you this unhappy? Just separatism, overextension, war exhaustion. I could increase autonomy to just get rid of this. Or I could spend admin power, military power to keep you down. How much would it cost me to keep you down? 80? Sure, have at it. It's better to do the next age, because in the next age you actually get absolutism for doing that, but I just don't want to deal with these rebels right now. And once we actually get our, our overextension down a bit, those rebels won't be an issue anymore. These rebels, on the other hand, they're definitely going to be an issue. But plus Diplo relations, faster annexation, sure, but then we need to double check our math. Let's take the... I always take the Diplo power, though. But... are we not losing anything? Oh, did you increase your liberty desire? No. Why am I not losing anything to the annexation? That seems wrong. Oh, there's annexing Algiers, -2. Why just -2? Did we lose all our buffs that we had? Are we just on the normal Diplo relations now? Yeah, just the base. Don't have any buffs anymore. 31. Do we want to speed this up or do we want the Diplo power? Let's speed it up. And then double check our math. You should now be done... What just changed? Something has just changed. That cost us a ton of Diplo power. Because now you're done in 41, which is ages ago, ages away. And you would be done in 39. Probably not gonna manage to sync that up. Doesn't feel like we could. But maybe. Maybe we get lucky. Burghers gain influence. Ooh, that's actually quite scary. I thought I gave the clergy. Oh, the burghers and the clergy are dominant. Okay, the burghers need to lose land, and that is like right now. Like right now. Burghers, 92% is not an option. We are gonna lose another event, and it's actually gonna be another negative one in 31. So it's gonna be even worse. So no, we definitely have to take stuff away from the burghers if it makes them up and happy. That's just gonna be that. Question is, can we take 2 away without an army? Or do we need the army? If I take you away, you will be unhappy. I want one where they're still a bit happy. Yeah, like this one. Ancona. Or... no, Ancona is better. Highest development one. This puts them to 85. And then I can take away this place. Makes them really unhappy, but they will not revolt, and then their influence is fine. So burghers will be unhappy for a while. That's just the way it is. It might cause more rebellion issues, but yeah. Yep, they are the Florentine particularists coming up. Come on, coring! Get it done. Get it done and get it done right, please. I'm looking at 70%. I think I have to stop drilling here. Because we're gonna have those spawns soonish. And I want to be at full morale, of course, before they spawn. Yep, there they are at 80%. 90%. I don't know if I have to stand in one province. Maybe I should, just to be safe. Any place I can stand without taking attrition? Not really, that's the least attrition. Merge these up. Do I have a guy with more maneuver than the one assigned? No. Just for the reduction. Suppress rebels in Gaza, which will make more unrest and reduce manpower, or we just gain local autonomy. Here, have autonomy. Come on, now they're not spawning. Oh, there they are. Never mind. And they spawned right on top of us in Damietta, which is, I think, also one of the provinces that we need for the achievement. I'm not quite sure. Unrest map mode. None. None is a good number. I could even bring somebody home for these Venetian separatists now if I wanted to. I don't really have the mind to. Maybe it's better, I don't know. Get a maneuver pip on a guy, sure. Better than nothing. Still can't core these because of coring distance, but soon. How's our trade income looking? 15 ducats. Our guy is now greedy, so we may have to elect somebody new eventually. Greedy is not a good trade at all. We're losing tons of ducats, but that's mostly from reinforcements. Also some fort maintenance. Do I need to maintain all these forts? I don't think I do. Maybe the one for the Venetian separatists is kind of nice to keep around. So let's turn this one off. And do I have any down here on? No. So getting more Diplo reputation for faster annexation. I mean, it's not that necessary anymore because we actually got our own foothold down here, so we don't need them to declare wars. But it would be nice. How close am I to coring? Very close. So let's core first before we take this idea. Urbinese separatists. Come on, Urbino. No reason to separate here. There's gonna be cores coming in soon and then all of you will be happy. Right? Right. Very close to military. And yes or no, it's odd to take an admin idea at the same time you want to core a lot of land. Instead of a military idea where we have tons of points. But it was kind of necessary. More cores, please. Core, core, core. And now the next time the idea pops up, we can take it. And we have tons of Diplo power, tons of military power. We're actually making money now, that's good, even with these advisors. I like the improved relations, everything is nice, fine and dandy. Ottoman's still a bit unhappy with us, but what can you do? And I wish to have a claim on, I guess, Abruzzi. Yep. These claims are not terribly important past the first with our 50% reduced Diplo cost for unjustified demands, but it's still nice to have. So the burghers are unhappy and we're gonna have to develop. Bah. Bah. Can I make the burghers happy? Probably not. They're really unhappy, right? And influential? Yeah. So that's not a thing. So we just have to eat that malus, I guess. Development, sort by cost, the other way around, please. This one is free. Yeah, let's do Kev with Diplo, and I guess Diplo isn't great here. Because they're just doing wool. Could do that in a better province, maybe. Salt province seems kind of good. Ferrara. Let's do Ferrara. I don't know. Just like that. Also, let's turn off the edict wherever that is down here. Somewhere here, of course. No edict. And in my home thing, finally switch from development, which I've been paying for all this time, to trade power to actually make me some money. How about that? Then keep on looking for this Venetian separatists. 16.6 years, that should be alright. Now Albany's hopefully fine as well. Right now we don't have any separatists down here, but that's gonna change. But we can actually start converting things that have been cored now. With a long timer, Gaza. Can I give you? I can give you, no I cannot give you because you're not stated. God damn it. Can I state any of this? I could state this area. Okay, so Rosetta we need, I think Damietta, Alexandria, Cairo and Fayoum for the quest for forming Egypt. But anyway, I could state you. I think I will. Pay for your coring, I guess. Wait, it's so expensive again. You're not that expensive. Actually fine. And then I should be able to maybe accept the Egyptian culture already? Is that a thing? Yes. Accept Egyptian culture. See how the missionaries look now. Better. And now in like Rosetta we can put the clergy in charge. Large and in charge. Clergy puts influence above 80, but I mean, sure. And then convert you, I think. Should be quite quick. It's at 29 months, but I think it should even be less. It just didn't count the clergy yet. Oh no, the clergy need to be happy for that to work. Can I make the clergy happy? Can I give you money? Yes. Would that make you happy? Yes. There we go. Now it should be even faster. 17th of January, 30. How many months is this? Why do you no longer tell me the month timer? Does it still say on here? On here, I mean. No. That's annoying. Yeah, whatever. We have Alexandria and something. So I'm also give Alexandria to the clergy, which will make them quite a bit too influential, but we're going to change that in a second. And send this guy there. And then try to find a place to take away from the clergy to decrease the influence. Like some place down here, where they still are happy, but no longer have 85% influence. Okay, cool. And that's the end of another episode. We took a ton of stuff from the Mamluks. Yay, we're already almost there, except that we need administrative tech 20 for the forming of Egypt. And it was like this province here, Cairo. I think it's the only one that we're missing otherwise. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you've seen, please hit that subscribe button or the like button on the video, and see you guys next time.